Great awakening, light lords, and grand rising to those who have not yet awoken to the simple fact that whatever you place within your subconscious mind is what you will attract. Whatever you're thinking about the most often is what will materialize in your existence, because everything is mata. Everything is the mother. The mother is the intuitive and recreational aspect of your individuality. The mother, or the feminine energy, is the expression of abstract energy within your life, the expression of creativity and art, and the making things beautiful, exaggerating things, making hyperboles. You see what I'm saying? So what you really have to do is you have to take the man, the man means mind. You have to take the man, the masculine energy, the point where there is no motion and there is complete all motion at the same time. That is your imagination. See what I'm saying? And within imagination, you have im, which is him meaning it, and ma meaning mother. See what I'm saying? He is it, and she. So what you got to do is you got to take your imagination. When you take your imagination, you constantly think about the situation you wish your body to be in. The situation you wish, because your body is the situation you wish your body to be in. You have to constantly think about that. The situations you want yourself to experience, because your body, everything in this realm is a figment of your imagination. Your imagination, everything is first mental, everything is first thought based, it's consciousness based, and you can't disprove that, because without your own consciousness you can't experience this. None of this would be none of this would exist without your own consciousness. None of this exists. So that lets you know that you are the all, you are the mind of everything that is. You are the mind of everything that is experiencing itself subjectively. So you are a mind of everything that is, and you are a piece of the mind of everything that is. But what you're utilizing is the mind of everything it is to push through. You see, objectively, you are the mind, the all. You are the all. So you are literally using your subjective piece of yourself to connect with the possibility within the mind of the all, and you're bringing that into reality, and you're manifesting that. Okay, according to your genetic expression, your genotype, your phenotype, and your astrological energy. So, use your imagination. See, I like what Chief said. I like what Immortal Chief said. Man, and shout out to him, man, because shout out to Carbonation. I like what Chief says about demanding things from your universe and preparing yourself to get them. Because I was thinking the other day, you know, I'm manifesting this situation to happen in my life, and then I thought about, you know, getting things, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, preparing things to come into it, and it made me think, dang, that's right. Because when you prepare yourself, when you actually get things around you that's giving off the vibration, that's giving off the frequency of you having or experiencing what you're imagining, and you constantly have those things around you, that's going to boost it. That's going to boost that program within your subconscious mind. That's going to bring that program into full effect, and that program is going to actually, you know, is going to your subconscious mind is basically going to take whatever you place around you, whatever you place within your environment, your inner and outer environment, imagining situations over and over again, and materializing things around you that deals with the situations you want to experience. And it's going to take that information and it's going to make it cyclical within your life, within your reality. It's going to strengthen whatever imagination, whatever experience you have, so you're going to experience it more and more. That's why I was like, dang, when I thought about that, I was like, dang, the Bible also says that those who do not have will have less, will have less. And those who focus on having will have more. See what I'm saying? So that's why we got to focus on having. We got to be grateful for everything. We got to be full of greatness. We got to constantly be full of greatness and constantly filled. You see what I'm saying? We got to constantly feel like we're filled exactly with how much we need. You see what I'm saying? And everything that we need is already there. That's how we got to think every single day, all day, as much as possible. We got to always think, whatever I need is right here in front of me somewhere, and you seek that, and you find it. And that's why the Christ says, ask and it shall be given unto you, seek and you shall find, knocking the door should be open. But then in the Gospel of Thomas, which is a book they took out of the Bible, of the canonical version of the Bible, he says that when you seek and you find, you're gonna keep seeking. That's what he said. He said when you seek, you will find, but you're gonna keep seeking. So that means that this journey that we're on, this journey of fulfilling possibilities, you got to think about this, man. Possibilities are infinite. Whatever you can imagine in your mind is a possibility. That's scientific fact. Whatever you can imagine in your mind is a possibility. So this is literally your body is a possibility. Everything around you is a possibility. So that basically means that whatever we're doing right now is what we're going to be doing forever after we're gone, after we leave this plane. So if you're lucky enough, not lucky enough, but if you're destined, okay, where if the mind is actually manifested, your mind, the all part of you has manifested you as a subjective version, and you have become conscious of the fact that you are a version of that all, and you are in the process of understanding how you are your purpose, how you are connected with the all that is, how you're connected with everything, how you are a divine being, and you need to always embrace yourself as a deity. Self-deification is the thing that we need to get in this plane of existence. Then you are deemed, you are worthy, you are chosen. You are a chosen vehicle for your consciousness, the all part of you, your higher self to stream through. And what you're doing is you're going through your lower self stages, your lower chakras, and you're rising up from your lower chakras, rising up to your crown chakra until you bust out your crown chakra, go through your Taurus, go through the Taurus field, Taurus, look it up. Your dielectric and magnetic and electric fields, your Taurus field, you see, you're going through these cycles of attaining higher self and then coming back and becoming in balance with yourself. You are basically becoming a perfection. You are basically a perfection because you're already, the possibility of it being experienced. So you're already perfect, man. You're just going through experience of being the perfection that you are. So what you got to do is just imagine, man. Imagine. I mean, that's what everything is anyway. Everything is just imagination. If you cannot imagine this if you cannot imagine this possibility, you will not experience this possibility. You will be experiencing another possibility. And to the people here in this plane of existence that's experiencing this possibility, the part of the mind experience is you will be quote unquote dead. You will be quote unquote not here in some type of way, whether it's consciously or whether it's mental or physical or physiological. You see what I'm saying? But it's all connected. So the great mental plane, the great spirit plane, and the great physical plane, the great mental plane, physical plane, and spirit plane, they really all one. So like if you're not here mentally, then you're really not here physically, because you just tapped into another body. So it's all about the bodies, man. It's all about the bodies. See, people don't realize that the body, the vehicle that you're using to experience this reality is in the mind as well. You see what I'm saying? They don't realize that the mind is actually using this body as a vehicle, but at the same time, the mind is the thing that imagined the body into existence so that it can experience a reality that it imagined. Okay, so this reality was imagined, and the body was imagined within the reality so that the mind can experience the fullness of the reality. You know what I'm saying? Like all of the little fine details within the reality that you live in. So when it comes to the mind and the body and the soul and spirit and whatever, people got to actually research what these words mean. People got to read. I'm not going to break it all down in this video. Just a short message, to tell people, man, it's easier than what you think. Just gather the thing. Constantly think about what you wanna get. You know what I'm saying? Constantly think about what you have to accomplish what you want to experience within your reality. Constantly think about that and materialize those things to push for your subconscious mind, push for the universe to work off the frequency, energy, and vibration and give it to you and break it down to you. You have to have energy signatures, okay? You have to have the energy signatures, and you have to know these words. I mean, you have to know what the body is, the mind is, the spirit is, what the soul is. You have to study etymology. Etymology is the study of all atoms. Everything is made from atoms. Etymology is the study of words, or where the words come from, sound and light. They come from energy, frequency, energy, and vibration. So it's all really, it's all really, when you come to this consciousness and you get to, hermeticum, you get to the hermetica, and you get to these principles that guide the natural laws, these consciousnesses, these principalities that run existence, period. These are the gods. These are your true self. This is the Elohim. The Elohim, meaning the gods, plural, meaning the deities. This is everything. This is everything everything that you see is an expression of your true self, which is all of the oneness, all of the mentalism, the all, and also the principalities, the different principalities within that oneness, within that chaos of the waters of Nu, of everything that can be and no thing at the same time. JAH MASHIAC is here to live out and teach higher wisdom as an example for the collective consciousness and connect with the sunlight, knowing that the sun is the mind and the light from it is the projection of the experience, and giving it back to the people, giving it back to the other parts of themselves, giving it back to the other parts of himself, of his cells, cells, CELLF, and noticing that everything is created from frequency, energy, and vibration, and that there's a part of the human mind called the imagination where all possibilities and nothing exists at one time, due to the fact that when you close your eyes, there's darkness, and then you can begin to see energy working. You can begin to see light, and you begin to hear things once you get so deep into that darkness. This place, the imagination, is where all things stem from. This part of the mind where it's all things that could be and nothing at all. The dielectric and the magnetic part of your brain. This is etymology and physics. This is how you use this science. This is how you use these sciences. This is how you syncretize etymology and physics. No matter what part of physics. You utilize, you put together the sciences of the natural laws. You put together the sciences of the natural laws, of studying the natural laws, the Hermetica, Corpus Hermeticum, or whatever you want to call it, the Hermetic principles, the universal laws, with etymology and physics. And you utilize this information this way, by knowing how your body works, by knowing that you have a torus. Research all of the words that I talked about in this video. Research all of the words that JAH MASHIAC spoke about in this video. And that will help you gain greater insight within your own self, greater insight within yourself, within your heart, your soul, your spirit. I love myself, family. Shout out to the Gagosians, man. Shout out to all the light lords out there. You know, this is my people. And, you know, shout out to Carbonation, man, because they doing the dang thing. They doing the thing, man. They doing the thing, man. I love myself. So, yeah, share the video, man. Share, subscribe. Peace. Godspeed.